Hey everybody, Brickin here. It is Friday, August 1st. I'm hanging out in the Lego room, and I just wanted to pop on real quick just to tell you guys what's going on in here. Ooh, those need new batteries big time. All right, these can't even go, man. Holy cow. All right, we're out of batteries. She died. So I'm gonna start off by showing you guys the circuit going around the track. It is complete now. My first train just died on me, so it's time to get the second train that's just kind of nestled in the Ninjago, station here. Get this connected up here. All right, let's back it up. Oh yeah, this does not have weak battery. All right, we're rocking and rolling. So the one issue with this train is these doors. They swing open every once in a while. And I lost the door on the other side of the track over there. So at some point I'm gonna have to go over there and fix that. But the train is going around and I'm pretty pumped about it, as you guys can probably tell. I love this. So cool. Let's get a nice little view right here. Whoa. I actually was just watching the screen and not the camera. Thought you guys were about to hit for a second there. All right, it's a little loud, so we'll stop that. We'll go over to the train track here. Looks like a good spot, eh? Oh, there we go. All right, and there's a perfect example here. You can see the door is wide open, so that's not safe. I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. I guess I could put a plate on the doors on the inside, because to get inside, all you have to do is take off the roof. So maybe that's how I'll do that. But all right, I'm gonna leave this train here for future purposes. This train does not have enough battery, and this train doesn't even match. And here's a lineup of mailboxes, recycling, green bin, compost, and garbage. So I'm gonna be throwing these around the city, and I don't know if I'll make any more or not. Right now what I'm doing is I'm basically filling in this section of the city. You can see I have some lamp posts that are just sitting on their sides. I'm just kind of figuring out the best placement for those before I put them in. Another thing that I've done is started working on the intersections. So I have this intersection here almost done. I need to add a couple more sidewalk lights for people walking on the sidewalks. But this intersection's almost completed. And over in this section over here, I need to add a couple more lights for people that are walking across the street. I mean, this one, there you go, that's better. That makes a little bit more sense. So I'm currently working on a video showing you the rest of the track. I got that put in place. Got this really cool suspended area right here using some cool techniques that I picked up from the roller coaster train track. So I thought that was pretty neat. So I got inspired by this guy over here. I thought, hey, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I can implement that for my train track over here. And there it is. A couple of ball joints on either side. So I can technically move it, put it in different location if I change the lengths, I guess, of the supports. But I'm really happy with that came out. Look at this. I'm pushing on it right now. Nice and supported. August 1st also means new releases on lego.com. I am not gonna lie, I definitely was staying up a little bit late last night, getting ready for the drop at midnight. And then I realized the main set that I want, the Ideas set, the Italian Riviera, doesn't come out till like the 8th or 9th. So I'm glad I figured that out, because I have made the mistake before going to get the Jaws set, whatever month that came out. It came out not on the 1st. I arrived at the 1st at the Lego store, but it did not come out. I do remember though, we did make use of the drive and we did pick up the Ninjago Tournament City Temple, I think is what it was called, the latest one. So I think that must have been June, I guess. We went there expecting to get Jaws, and I was a little disappointed. It must have been last year. Holy cow, man, time's flying by. Wait. Yeah, it would have been last year. Jeez, time flies, man. No, I haven't had Jaws for a year, have I? No, it must have been earlier than May. It must have been like May or something like that. Maybe May or April. That makes more sense. All right. Usually releases are really exciting for me, and I usually stay up late and buy a couple sets, especially when there's a cool promo. And right now they have the Fortnite brick heads that are out, and so I thought that'd be pretty cool to try to get one of those. So it's $170 Canadian is what you have to spend as the threshold. Originally I only had a couple sets in my cart. I think it was the Bugatti and the Halloween pickup truck. And I wasn't really too sure about anything else. I actually kind of left it for a bit, and then it wasn't until I was on YouTube and I saw Brixie had a list of all the new sets that are up, and I remembered, or because of him, the Batman Forever Batmobile set came out. Now, I'm a pretty big fan of Batman, I'm starting to realize here. I have most of the Batman sets that are pretty epic. This one was on sale. I got this one recently, just came in, I think a couple days ago. I waited till that was on sale. This Batman Forever set will go on sale, no doubt, 100%. But I am going to get it day one. I'm pretty excited about it. It also puts me over the threshold to get the $170 brickhead, even though it's not $170, but you have to spend $170 to get it. I think it's like probably worth like 12 bucks. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, it's cool. You can't buy it unless you come to my website, maybe. Which reminds me, I have a million sets to add to my website, which I haven't done yet. And today is Friday, so let's say Monday afternoon, I will have all of these sets, a majority of them, I don't know if all of them, we'll see, added to my website. And it'd be cool if you guys checked it out. And if you are in need of any of these sets, pick it up. Or don't, no big deal. It's not a big deal. I do have minifigures that I do hand out in each order. Some of them are CMFs. If they're a big order, I am now adding minifigures of me. I got get the Brick and Brood torso, and also have a tile, and we have a 1x8 bricks as well. So I'm not putting all three in necessarily. If you make a big enough order, 1000% I will. But usually about, I think over $200 or so, I'm adding in one of my custom minifigures. So check it out. If you don't have one of those, they're pretty neat, I do have to say. And as well as I'm talking about custom minifigures, one thing I've been meaning to do for a while here is highlight a custom minifigure that I put in the city of a person who comments a lot on my videos. So let's check it out. Here, you guys recognize him at all? We got Mayo Haskins just hanging out on the corner of the corner gas station in my city here. Catching some rays. Where is he? There he is. So I picked up this minifigure when I was in Brick World Chicago a couple years ago when he flew down. I think he might have even come in another year. Yeah, got to meet him in person, and he handed me this cool minifigure. So you're just chilling there now. If you guys want to send me some minifigures, you could try to contact me through Instagram maybe, and maybe get your minifigures added to the city. You know what? Actually, speaking of custom minifigures in the city, when I was at Brick World Chicago, I added a bunch more minifigures over here. Oh, some people have fallen down. And then was that Mr. Bookie Boo over here? Is that the Brick Huntress? M&R? Oh, Moira's there. BTS is performing. There's Mark and Boone here from, I think, Season 1 Lego Masters. We also have Heather's Bricks as well. Oh. Annabelle having a drink in the back. Anyways, I'm gonna add more minifigures throughout the city. I really haven't added too many minifigures at all to the sidewalks yet. I will plan to do that in the future. I just wanted to have the city kind of like laid out because I'm gonna be moving things around a lot. I didn't want to knock over a million minifigures. So at this moment, I have a couple more spots. I'm just realizing right now I need to fill in right over there. over there to kind of hide the rest of the table, like I did over in this back section over here. For everybody that watched my videos, like visual upgrades and things like that, I really appreciate that. That was awesome. And I have more visual upgrades that are going to be coming soon here. And I just showed you a couple already. So I'm curious, did you guys buy any Lego sets on August 1st? Do you guys even care about Lego release days still? Does the promo make you buy it on day one, or do you wait a little bit till it goes on sale? Because it is true now. I would say inevitably almost every set is going to go on sale somewhere, if not on Lego, somewhere else. And there's not really that scarcity of like, oh, I need to get the set before it sells out because they're not going to make any more of them. When I was getting into Lego, I don't know how many years ago it was, but like when I was getting back into Lego, I felt like there was a few sets a year that would come out that you only have a small chance at getting. And for example, the Bespin Duel up there, that was one that was like hard to get. You had to be there at midnight. The website was crashing. If you went to the store, like they only had a few of them. So yeah, anyways, that was a really cool set. But I don't feel like that's the issue anymore. Almost every set is gonna go on, even UCS sets will go on sale. Modular buildings seem to go on sale eventually. And they don't really have a short run anymore. There's some sets that do have short runs, I think, still, but not very often. And yeah, so the scarcity of buying a set day one for me is not there anymore. I do like promos, obviously. I did cave, and I didn't get the $130 for that little Batmobile. It looks really cool. There's a decent amount of pieces. I don't think the parts per piece is there, but I don't know. I'm a huge fan of Batman. I am thinking I might be a bigger fan of Batman than I am of Star Wars right now. I am thinking about getting rid of some of my Star Wars. This whole shelf over here is all Star Wars. I don't show it very often, but that is all Star Wars. I have even more in other places. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting rid of it. Not all of it. I was thinking about keeping the UCSs. I do like those a lot. I think they're pretty neat, nice little showpieces, but the minifigures, they're cool, but I got a million minifigures there. I don't need all of them. I don't need all the sets. So, I don't know. If you guys are interested in Star Wars Lego, hit me up. I'll see if I have a set. I'll try to get it out to you for a good price, obviously. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. This kind of went on a little bit longer in the end than I expected it to. Remember, take time for yourselves, your family, and your Lego. Take care. Okay. Sounds like craziness upstairs. So let's keep going. Hey everybody, Brickin Brood here. It is August 1st, Friday morning. Wow, I was just going there for a bit and I wasn't even recording. That sucks. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting rid of it. Not all of it.